Let me ask you something. Are you that person? You know, the one sitting there endlessly scrolling through social media, wasting hours on nothing. Are you that person at work, watching the clock tick by, counting down the seconds, hating every moment of it? Are you the one always full of excuses? Blaming your boss, your family, your circumstances? Justifying your lack of progress while dreaming of a life that's out of your reach. You expect greatness, wealth, success, but you point fingers at everyone else for why you haven't achieved it. Is that you? Look, it's time for a reality check. You could have changed. You should have changed. Your body? You could have transformed it. Your relationships? You could have made them better. Your career? You could have taken control. But instead, you chose comfort over growth. You chose excuses over action. And now, you're standing on the edge of another year, staring down the same choices. So tell me, are you going to do it all over again? Another wasted 365 days? Or are you finally going to take action? This is the year you make the shift. The year you eliminate every ounce of doubt and fear. Because when your mind is locked in, when your mental game is unshakable, nothing can stop you. Nothing. But it starts with you. It starts with breaking the cycle. Stop being a spectator in your own life. Stop living through a screen, watching others chase their dreams while yours gather dust. It's time to participate. How do you start? Simple, 2 things. Just 2. Read a book every week. Learn something new. Feed your mind. And then, level up your skills. Get certified. Master your craft. Become so damn good they can't ignore you. You already know the 2 things you need to do, so do them. And do them relentlessly. Here's the truth, it doesn't matter if you feel like it. It doesn't matter if the task is boring or painful. The results don't care about your feelings. They only come to those who show up, day after day, no matter what. The future is unwritten, a blank page waiting for your pen. And guess what? You are the one holding it. No one else. So stop waiting. Stop hoping someone else will write a better story for you. That's your job. If you're unhappy with your body and don't change it, you're choosing to stay that way. If your relationship feels empty and you do nothing, you're choosing that emptiness. If you hate your job and stay there, you're choosing misery. What you don't change, you choose. And that's the beauty of it all. You have the power. No one else can rewrite your life but you. No outside force, no perfect time, no permission needed. This is your life, and this is your moment to lock in. Let me be clear, if you keep talking and not doing, you'll get exactly what you've always gotten, nothing. If your why isn't strong enough, your results will never be. But if you lock in, truly lock in, you'll break through every barrier. No breakdowns, only breakthroughs. Push harder. Grind longer. Strive relentlessly. Watch your life transform in ways you never imagined. See your bank account explode. Feel your peace of mind grow. Experience the fulfillment that comes with living a life of purpose and action. But it all starts here. This year is yours, if you make it yours. It's not out there somewhere waiting for you to find it. It's here. Within you. And it's time to wake up the part of yourself that's been asleep for too long. So yell at that morning voice that tells you to hit snooze. Shut it down. Change your habits. Change your rituals. Start showing up for yourself. Build that mental fortitude that doesn't crack, doesn't bend, and doesn't break. All gas. No brakes. That's how you win. Maximum effort. Maximum focus. Maximum soul. You want to blow up? Then commit to 2 things. Just 2. Maybe it's waking up earlier. Maybe it's working out. Maybe it's cutting toxic people out of your life. Maybe it's simply reading. You decide. But whatever you choose, own it. 2025 isn't going to wait for you. This year won't hand you success. You have to take it. Step up or stay the same. There is no middle ground. The life you want is yours to create, but it comes with a price, discipline, focus, and relentless effort. So are you ready? Are you finally going to stop watching and start doing? Or are you going to stay stuck, wondering what could have been? The choice is yours. Always has been. Lock in. Focus. And take what's yours. This is your year. Your time. Your moment. Own it. No one cares about your excuses. No one's losing sleep over the life you're wasting. The world doesn't owe you a thing, and it never will. That dream you've been holding on to? The one you keep postponing, the one you say you'll start on someday? That dream will die with you if you don't wake up. Do you feel that? The weight of time slipping through your fingers? Every moment you waste is a moment you'll never get back. You say you want change, but are you willing to bleed for it? Are you ready to sacrifice the comfort that's been holding you hostage? Because if you're not, let's call it what it is, you're lying to yourself. Comfort is the killer. It whispers to you, take it easy. You deserve a break. Tomorrow is another day. Comfort is the voice that keeps you weak, keeps you stagnant, keeps you chained to mediocrity. And the worst part? You listen to it. You let it guide your decisions, and it's stealing your future right out from under you. But not this time. Not this year. This is the year you kill comfort. This is the year you break those chains. Because nothing worthwhile ever came from staying in your safe little bubble. Growth demands pain. Progress requires sacrifice. You've got to give something up, your laziness, your fear, your excuses. You want to transform? Start by looking in the mirror. Face yourself. Face the hard truth about why you're not where you want to be. And then, destroy the version of you that's been holding you back. Burn it to the ground. This year, you stop talking about your goals and start living them. You stop scrolling through life and start controlling it. Because you've been a spectator for too long. Watching others live their lives while you're stuck on the sidelines. Enough. It's time to step onto the field and play. You want success? It's not handed out. It's earned in the silence, in the grind, when no one's watching. It's in the early mornings when you force yourself out of bed. It's in the late nights when you're tired but you keep going. It's in the moments when quitting feels like the only option and you don't. But let's be real. There will be days when you feel broken. Days when you question everything. That's when most people give up. They pack it in and go back to the same life they swore they'd leave behind. But not you. You're built different. You'll push through, not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. What you don't realize is that every hardship, every challenge, every obstacle, it's shaping you. The pain you endure now is building the strength you'll need later. You don't grow when life is easy. You grow when life tests you. And let me tell you, 2025 will test you. But here's the thing about tests, they're meant to be passed. They're meant to prove what you're capable of. And you are capable of so much more than you think. You've been playing small, playing it safe. That ends now. This year, you take risks. You stop waiting for the perfect moment because it doesn't exist. You start now with what you have, where you are. You use the tools you've got, and you grind until you're unrecognizable from the person you were a year ago. There's no "I'll start tomorrow." There's no "I'll try." It's now or never. You've got one life. One shot. And if you waste it, that's on you. Let me remind you, what you don't change, you choose. And if you're choosing to stay stuck, stay broke, stay unhappy, then stop complaining about it. Own your choice. But if you're done with the excuses, if you're ready to claw your way out of the hole you've been digging for yourself, then it's time to act. Not later. Not next week. Now. 2025 is the year you go to war with your fears, your doubts, your failures. It's the year you prove to yourself that you're unstoppable. But it starts with a decision. A decision to lock in. To focus. To commit to the work. Because in the end, no one can do it for you. No one will hand you the life you want. You have to take it. With grit. With discipline. With relentless effort. So stop hesitating. Stop overthinking. Start doing. The future doesn't belong to the weak. It doesn't belong to the comfortable. It belongs to the relentless. Are you ready to become relentless? Are you ready to claim what's yours? 2025 is waiting. The only question is, are you?